Have you ever noticed how the most disciplined and successful people always talk about their mornings? It's not a coincidence. Waking up early is one of the most powerful habits you can develop to build discipline. When you wake up early, you give yourself time. Time to think, time to plan, time to grow. Instead of rushing out of bed and into chaos, you start your day with intention, and that's what discipline is all about. Being intentional. Now, I'm not saying you have to wake up at 4 or 5 a.m. That works for some people, but not everyone. What really matters is having a consistent routine, a time you stick to every day. Even waking up at 7 or 8 a.m. consistently is better than waking up at a different time every day. Think of it this way: your mind and body love rhythm. When you create a routine, wake up, stretch, drink water, maybe meditate or plan your day, your brain starts to expect it, and with time, it becomes easier. You don't have to fight with yourself every morning. But yes, at the beginning, it's hard. Your bed feels cozy. The snooze button is tempting. That's where discipline kicks in. Discipline means doing what you said you would do, even when you don't feel like it. So here's a tip. Start small. Set your alarm just 15 minutes earlier than usual. Don't make it painful. Let your body adjust, then gradually wake up earlier if you want. Also, prepare the night before. Lay out your clothes. Write down your goals. That way, when the alarm rings, you already know your mission. You'll be amazed how much clarity and control you'll feel just by owning your morning. Because when you win the morning, you often win the whole day. So if you want to become more disciplined, start with this. Wake up early. Create a simple, positive morning routine. Stick with it. It's a small change, but it creates a big difference. Remember, discipline is a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. And your morning routine? That's your first workout of the day, for your mind and your life. Let's be honest, distractions are everywhere. Our phones buzz, notifications pop up, social media calls our name, and before we know it, hours are gone, and nothing is done. One of the biggest enemies of discipline? Distraction. If you want to be more disciplined, you need to protect your focus like it's gold, because it is. When you sit down to work, study, read, or do anything meaningful, your attention is your most valuable tool. But here's the truth. Focus doesn't just happen. You have to create the space for it. So how do you do that? Step 1. Remove the obvious distractions. Turn off notifications. Put your phone on silent, or even better, put it in another room. Close the apps and tabs that don't serve your goal. Every time you get distracted, it takes your brain minutes to refocus. That's why even just checking one message can ruin your entire flow. Step 2. Set a timer. Use a simple method like the Pomodoro technique. 25 minutes of work, 5-minute break. During those 25 minutes, give your full attention. Nothing else. You'll be amazed how much you can get done when you're not constantly pulled away. Step 3. Create a clean, focused environment. Declutter your workspace. Keep only what you need in front of you. The cleaner your space, the calmer your mind. And don't forget, your mental environment matters too. If your mind is full of noise, take a moment to breathe. Write down your thoughts or meditate before starting. Discipline isn't just about forcing yourself to work. It's about making it easier to stay focused. And that starts with removing what doesn't belong. So, next, time you sit down to do something important, ask yourself, what can I remove right now that's pulling me away from my goal? Because the more focused you are, the stronger your discipline becomes, and the stronger your discipline, the faster You move toward your success. Discipline doesn't just happen in the moment. It starts with a plan, a clear direction, a simple roadmap for your day. And one of the easiest, most effective tools to help you stay disciplined is a to-do list. Now, I know what you're thinking. To-do lists are boring. But the truth is, they work, and they work really well, if you use them the right way. When you wake up in the morning and already know what you need to do, you're not wasting time deciding. You're not guessing. You're not reacting to life. You're leading it. That's powerful. That's discipline. A to-do list doesn't need to be long or complicated. In fact, the best ones are short and focused. Here's a simple way to do it. Step 1. At the start of your day, or better, the night before, write down your top 3 to 5 tasks. Not everything you could do, just the few things that really matter. What are the tasks that will move your life forward today? Step 2. Prioritize them. Do the most important thing first, not the easiest, not the one that feels comfortable, the one that has the biggest impact. That's where discipline comes in, choosing the hard but meaningful thing over the easy but useless one. Step 3. Keep your list visible, whether it's on your phone, your notebook, or your whiteboard. Keep it where you can see it. Each time you complete a task and check it off, you build momentum. That small win gives you energy and confidence to keep going. It feels good to check things off. It feels like progress. Because it is progress. And the best part? At the end of the day, you can look back and see what you accomplished. Even if you didn't finish everything, you moved forward with intention. That's what matters most. So, if you want to be more disciplined, start by planning your day. Take just 5 minutes each morning, or each night before bed, to create a to-do list. It's a small habit, but it creates massive results. Because discipline isn't about doing 100 things randomly. It's about doing a few things with focus and consistency. And your to-do list, that's your compass, guiding you through each day with purpose. When most people think about discipline, they imagine big, intense actions. Waking up at 5 a.m., working out for 2 hours, studying for 8, and while that sounds impressive, it's not sustainable for most people, especially at the beginning. Here's the truth. Discipline isn't built overnight. It's built through small, consistent steps every single day. And that's the key. Start small. You don't need to change your entire life in 1 week. You just need to begin with one habit, one step, one tiny action, and stick to it. Let me give you an example. Want to start reading more? Don't try to read 50 pages on day 1. Start with just 1 page a day. That's it. 1 page. It might feel like nothing, but you're creating a habit. Want to work out? Don't force yourself into a 60-minute intense session right away. Just do 5 push-ups or a 5-minute walk. Make it so small that you can't say no. Want to drink more water? Start with 1 extra glass in the morning, then build from there. The point is, small steps lead to big results because they are repeatable. And when something is easy to repeat, it becomes a habit. And when it becomes a habit, it becomes who you are. That's real discipline, not doing something once but doing it every day, even when it's small. And here's the magic. As you stay consistent, those small actions grow naturally. 1 page turns into 5. 5 push-ups become 15. A 5-minute walk becomes a full workout. You don't have to force it. You just have to start and stay steady. Because starting small doesn't mean thinking small. It means being smart. It means building a solid foundation before you try to climb higher. So don't get discouraged by big goals. Break them down. Simplify them. Make it so easy to start that you can't make excuses. And once you start, don't stop. That's how discipline grows. One small step at a time. So remember, don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Just take one small step. Today. Let's be real. Discipline isn't always easy. There will be days when you feel tired, unmotivated, or just not in the mood to do the work. And that's okay. It happens to all of us. But here's a secret. Most people don't talk about. Discipline doesn't mean suffering. In fact, one of the best ways to build strong discipline is to reward yourself. Yes, rewards can actually make you more disciplined, not less. Here's why. When your brain gets a reward after doing something difficult, it starts to connect effort with pleasure. And over time, it learns. If I push through this task, something good happens. This builds what's called positive reinforcement, and it's a powerful tool. So, how do you use it? Step 1. Choose a simple reward that makes you feel good. It could be anything. Watching an episode of your favorite show, going for a walk, enjoying a snack, listening to music, or taking a short break. Step 2. Link that reward to a specific task. For example, once I finish my workout, I'll enjoy a smoothie. After I study for 30 minutes, I'll check my favorite app. Once I complete my to-do list, I'll relax and play a game. It's important that the reward comes after the work, not before. This trains your brain to associate discipline with satisfaction. Step 3. Don't overdo it. Your reward should feel like a small celebration, not a full escape. If the reward becomes too big, it might become another distraction. Keep it simple. Keep it meaningful. And here's the best part. As your discipline grows, you'll start to feel naturally good just from doing the work. You'll need fewer external rewards because success itself will start to feel like a reward. But in the beginning, and especially on tough days, rewarding yourself is not weakness. It's a smart, healthy way to stay motivated and build momentum. So remember, you don't have to be hard on yourself to be disciplined. Sometimes, being kind to yourself is the most powerful strategy of all. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Because every time you show up, every time you take action, you're becoming stronger.